What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be ranking all of the Flash's Season 7 episodes that have come out so far. But before we get started, make sure that you guys like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment any other video ideas for me. So coming in at number 7, I have Episode 7 titled Growing Pains. Now in this episode, the Frost storyline really isn't that bad. I'm really liking what they're doing and how they're leading it into Episode 8 titled The People vs. Killer Frost. But with that being said, I really was pretty disappointed with the villain Chillblaine. I thought he was going to be more of like a Flash villain, sort of like Captain Cold, and not more of a Frost villain. I thought that'd be pretty cool to see like another Captain Cold related villain that goes up against the Flash. So even though that part really wasn't very good in the episode, I really like the Speed Force storyline kind of playing out throughout the episode, other than the big Frost storyline. I thought that was pretty cool. And if they end up paying off the Speed Force as a villain, I think that would make the storyline a whole lot better. But for now, I'm going to give this episode a 7.5 out of 10. So at number 6, I have Episode 6 titled The One with the Nanites. Now in this one we saw Cisco and Chester time travel and they learned of another force. I thought that was pretty cool, but here's the thing. Barry barely appeared in this episode at all, and when the main character doesn't appear in the show, or in the episode I should say, it's not going to be the best episode. However, I thought this episode was still pretty funny and still a pretty decent episode. So yeah, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. So coming in at number 5, I have Episode 4 titled Central City Strong. Now, Abracadabra, I love that he returned. It's awesome to see him again. But I felt like he wasn't as good of a villain this time, although he was still pretty decent. But then, of course, the twist at the end with Fuerza coming in out of nowhere and absolutely destroying Abracadabra. I thought that was a pretty interesting and like an unexpected twist at the end. And then, of course, one of the best parts of the episode, when Barry's trying to talk Abracadabra out of destroying the city, he talks about Oliver. I thought that was a really good scene. So yeah, this episode does have some really great scenes and really great and awesome moments. However, I felt like it was just a bit bland overall. That's why it's only number 5, but I would still give it an 8.3 out of 10. So coming in at number 4, I have Episode 3 titled Mother. Now, this is the finale of the Mera Monarch storyline. Honestly, I thought this was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It kind of reminded me that this episode kind of reminded me of the Bloodwork finale storyline back in Season 6, where everyone's like being taken over or being captured in all of Central City. I thought that was pretty cool to see. And honestly, Mera Monarch was really threatening because obviously in the next episode, they're all like Central City Strong, everyone's struggling to pick up from this, so that kind of made it sort of like, wow, we really didn't realize how exactly threatening Mera Monarch really was. So yeah, I think Mera Monarch as a villain was just a little bit underrated, so I would give this episode an 8.5 out of 10. So coming in at number 3 is Episode 1 titled All's Wells That Ends Wells. Now, of course, this is the episode where Nash dies in order to give Barry his speed back. I thought that was just an amazing scene. Barry talking to all the different Wellses through Nash. I thought that was such a good scene. Obviously, Barry getting his speed back is what we were all looking forward to in this episode. But Caitlin and Cisco's absence kind of pushed it down on the rankings just a little bit. I probably would have put it at number 2 if they had been there. But yeah, this episode is still great in my opinion, and I would give it an 8.8 out of 10. So coming in at number 2, I have Episode 2 titled The Speed of Thought. This is such a fun episode. Barry getting his speed thinking ability, him just basically going insane, well, not exactly going insane, just losing all his feelings and just only thinking facts. I thought that was pretty interesting. Also, Iris getting out of the Mirrorverse, even Frost got speed, Team Flash was going against the Flash. So yeah, this episode was just all over the place, and I really, really enjoyed it, so I would give it a 9 out of 10. And at number 1, I have Episode 5 titled Fear Me. This episode is amazing. Psyche has proven to be a very, very good villain after one episode. Obviously, we saw Reverse Flash again. We saw Savitar again through visions that Psyche made Barry see. And we saw Barry see like all his dead friends and family. I thought that was a pretty cool scene and really interesting scene. Also, this episode just had so many interesting new storylines developing, such as the Speed Force finally coming in. And then, of course, at the end of the episode, when they start to, get into all of the forces, started to get into that storyline, I thought that was a really cool cliffhanger ending. So, yeah, that is going to be my number 1, and I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. But yeah, I'd say that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment your thoughts on this video down below, as well as your ranking of the Flash's Season 7 episodes so far. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.